I flew 5,000 miles for Final Fantasy FanFest, and this was my experience. We arrived at the Anaheim Convention Center and it was so busy. There were cosplayers, so much Final Fantasy stuff, and I went straight to the opening ceremony. They sent out a Moogle to come greet us on stage and it was the cutest thing ever. I love Moogles. And then it was time for it to begin. The opening ceremony itself was amazing and I would go back to FanFest just to watch this. The atmosphere, the graphics, the crowd was screaming, like just watch this. They were actually showing us the new expansion called Evercold, and Yoshida himself, the producer and director of Final Fantasy, came out on stage. That's him, if you can't tell.
Thank you for coming and watching today. Welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV Fun Festival 2026 in
I didn't realize the community of Final Fantasy was so passionate about the game. The crowd just constantly like screaming their lungs out. I grew up playing Final Fantasy, but I've never been in the community, so this was so wholesome to watch. Yoshida did a 2-hour keynote explaining all the updates to the game. There's an Evercold expansion coming January 2027, combat system upgrade, new raids and collabs, and it's coming to Switch too, which I'm very excited about. It was then time to explore the convention itself. There were cosplayers everywhere and they looked insane. People were dancing, people were vibing, it was so fun. There was even a punching bag. I did pretty well on it. Nearly broke my glasses. And then this guy said he could one-up me, and did. It surprised me how much there was to do. There was run alpaca run, there was even a ring toss which I played, and I was so bad at this. I couldn't get a single one.
Bruh.
And then I felt a little bit peckish, so I walked about and then found these gelati ice cream. I found ice cream and I was so happy. I stood in this queue for so long, but it was so worth it. There were even cosplayers in the queue. They were everywhere. I turned the corner and Iron Mouse was there.
What?
She did a whole concert as a VTuber. We then headed over to the merch and they had so much for sale, like take my money. Just a warning, if you're trying to get merch at FanFest, please go on the first day. So much was sold out by the second, but I managed to get something I wanted so badly, a Moogle outfit, and I might have got a Chocobo headband. I also decided to go to a Q&A with the director and producer of Final Fantasy, the guy from earlier, Yoshi P. He was kicking dice at people and they were asking him the craziest questions, but it was super fun to watch. I found out so much about the game that I just didn't know. They might even add butt sliders, which is cool. Everyone's dream. And then it was time for my mission. I left the convention center to try and go to Jollibee's because I wanted the Final Fantasy box mill so bad. It looked so good. It's really hard to get an Uber around the convention center, so we had to walk quite far, but it was sick. There were food trucks outside. It was so warm. There was even a cyber truck in matte black. Pretty cool, pretty futuristic. And then I got in the Uber. The journey itself wasn't too bad. I think it was about a 10-minute drive, but it was kind of expensive because everyone was booking Ubers. But finally, we made it to Jollibee's. There was a warning it might give me cancer, but I'd come too far. I had to get it. It was right in front of me. I thought it was so cool, the effort they put into decorating this restaurant. It was all Final Fantasy themed everywhere. Like, I don't think there was a wall uncovered. But the box meal came with stickers, a chicken burger, a pie, fries, gravy, and a big chicken wing. Oh, and the Moogle drink. I low-key wish I kept this cup, it's so cute. The gravy was elite, the fries were good, but the chicken burger, oh my god, this was the best chicken burger I've had in my entire life, and I am not exaggerating. It was super wholesome. There were people there in cosplay, people who play the game at home and weren't even at FanFest. It was actually my first time trying Jollibee's, and honestly, it was so worth it. If you go to Anaheim FanFest, please go to Jollibee's. But not only did I get the best food ever, you also got the chicken emote in game, which I thought was so cool. Look at these. Now, do I think FanFest was worth travelling 5,000 miles for? Honestly, I would say yes. I had so much fun. I think it's one of the best conventions I've ever been to. Not only were there concerts, the vibes were up, everyone was so happy. I actually walked out of the convention each day with the biggest smile on my face. I love how much Square Enix does for the community, and seeing how passionate everyone was about the game made me want to play it even more. I'm so thankful I got the chance to attend FanFest, and I really hope one day I get to go again. I flew back home yesterday. I'm so tired. If you can't tell by the bags under my eyes, oh my god. Like, all I want to do is play it again. I don't get anyone who doesn't play this. It's literally on a free trial, so you have no excuse. And if you're thinking about playing Final Fantasy XIV online and you haven't ever played it before, I know so many people who have just installed it, so don't feel shy. Community is amazing. Everyone is so sweet and you will have so much fun. It's installed.
Million warriors of light from all over the globe. 惜しかったんだよね。Almost made it to 30. Almost. Yes. 35.